Rawkhathlak, the most popular dance of Lai origin, is what they call Rawkhathlak, which literally means bamboo dance or skipping over bamboo. This dance has become a cultural fashion, and many other tribal communities have copied and modified the dance. According to the handed-down oral tradition, Rawkhathlak dance was first performed at the event of the mother's death at childbirth. In a pre-Christian era, Lai had a mythical belief in the existence of life after death. When a person died, his or her soul leaves the body and has to go home to the city of the spirit. The spirit has to face difficulties on the way of home. On the other hand, Lai also believed in taboo and superstitions. In those days, the death of a woman in pregnancy or delivery was considered unnatural and a curse whose spirit would suffer and go for bad on her way to the city of death. The spirit would be in need of comfort and consolation on her way to the home city of the dead. In order that the soul of the woman who died in delivery could pass peacefully, Rawkhathlak dance was performed as a way of assuring security to the spirit and as a means of consoling the bereaved family. Rawkhathlak dance is a dance of consolation. Rawkhathlak dance was first performed by the tribe only on the occasions of funerals and at no other time. M.E. Parry, an English writer, also recorded these articles for the spirit of the deceased to take with him to Atiki. N.E. Parry writes in The Lakers. The Lushai Cherawkan is danced in the same way by young men and women, but purely for amusement, without any religious significance. If, at the funeral, a Rawkhathlak dance was performed, it is repeated at the erection of the memorial stone. Once the memorial stone was erected by performing the Rawkhathlak dance, it was believed that the spirit of the dead goes off to the city of the dead for good, and does not return to the physical way of life. However, with the passage of time, when Christianity transformed the life of the Lai people, the religion and social implications of the Rawkhathlak dance had also changed automatically. Rawkhathlak dance has also lost its original aspiration, and it has changed to a dance of joy from the dance of grief of the past. In modern era, however, everyone has had the freedom to perform it on any occasion, either for amusement or for entertainment. Rawkhathlak dance has another more popular name, that is Chero, as known mainly to the non-Lai people. History of Christianity in the land records that Chero, the new name for Rawkhathlak, was the misquoted name for the dance. During the missionary movement of the Baptist Missionary Society, which evangelized the Lai area, a BMS missionary named Miss E.M. Chapman paid a missionary visit to a Lai village named Cherawkan. Chapman had no idea of the ethnic difference of the Lai people beforehand. Her visit to the Cherawkan village, which is located on the eastern parts of the Lai realm, was particularly interesting and noteworthy. She saw a crowd in and around one house, and she later found that an unfortunate woman of the village died at delivery. It was at this time she got the first chance to see young boys and girls of the village performing the Rawkhathlak dance. Being exposed to this new experience, she was said to be much impressed upon by the cultural dance. Since then, she became aware of the cultural uniqueness of the Lai people. On her return to Cherawkan, the BMS station of Mizo area, she reported about her interesting visit to the Lai area. As she attempted to recollect the cultural dance in particular, she found it hard to pronounce Rawkhathlak and mixed it up with the name of the village, saying in Lushai language, Cherawkan, which she meant to say what was dance in Cherawkan. This sounded Cherawkan, and it later became the name of the dance as especially known to the Lushais. Another impression for Chapman was the appearance of the Lai woman in cultural dress. At the time, Lai men and women wore hand-woven clothes which were made up of entirely silk, which she also wore as the cloth was presented to her. It was at this time that she proposed to set up a sacred mission for the Lai people after she returned back to Cherawkan. However, her proposal was not agreed upon by the BMS missionaries working in the station. In fact, Chapman found that Lai was ethnically different, with unique culture and customs, which made her to speak of them as more advanced and to be more useful instrument. On her comment on the Lai, the same impression was recorded in the words of the two British biographers, namely Carey and Tuck, who entitled the book The Cheen Hills. On page 171, where it read, "The plaids of the Rawkas and independent Southerners are often woven entirely of silk. The gentlewomen were quite different in appearance to those of other tribes."